A U.S. Army reservist has had her life turned upside down by a conspiracy theory that falsely claims she is coronavirus patient zero. Chinese media has spread this conspiracy, leading to her home address being posted online and even to death threats. Donnie O'Sullivan joins us now with a CNN exclusive. So what's this about, Donnie?
Yeah, listen, we often hear about the dangers of online conspiracy theories, but imagine becoming the target of one. Mahia Benassi, a U.S. Army reservist, is living through that right now. We spent the past few weeks talking to her and her family. Take a look.
It's like waking up from a bad dream, going into a nightmare, like day after day.
This is Mahia Benassi. She and her husband Matt are in the center of an elaborate conspiracy theory promoted by George Webb.
This goes back to our story here, which is patient zero, which is Mahia Benassi.
He's a conspiracy theorist who has nearly 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. He falsely claims, without any evidence, that Mahia brought the virus to China during a cycling competition. Mahia is in the U.S. Army Reserve, and last October she competed in the Military World Games in Wuhan, China. Six months later, comments under Webb's YouTube videos about the Benassis have become the stuff of nightmares.
Execute them by firing squad. We need to be killing these key people. These people will get a bullet to the skull.
This March 20th here.
The conspiracy theory has even reached China. Webb has been featured in media controlled by the Chinese Communist Party, which has sought to deflect blame for the coronavirus.
We've gone to law enforcement. Because they're not direct threats, there's not a lot that they can actually do. And for folks like us, it's just too expensive to litigate something like this.
Could you talk me through the specific evidence you have that she is, as you described, coronavirus patient zero?
Yeah, well, I have to, there's a lot of circumstantial evidence, and then there's a source here that I cannot reveal.
So, but specifically on Mahia Benassi, how do you know that she has the coronavirus or has antibodies, or how do you know that for sure?
Well, I have a source at the Fort Belvoir Community Hospital, and she actually works at, or I have someone saying that she works at the Fort Belvoir Community Hospital, and she tested positive for the coronavirus.
She denies that.
She denies that? Does she deny that she works at the Fort Belvoir Community Hospital?
She denies that she's had the coronavirus, that she has any symptoms of the coronavirus.
A YouTube spokesperson told CNN the company is committed to promoting accurate information about the coronavirus and taking down misinformation when it's flagged by users. YouTube took down some trending comments under Webb's videos after CNN asked about them.
A couple years ago, I was diagnosed with a rare cancer. Dealing with that situation is way easier than trying to deal with this George Webb situation.
It's getting out of hand, and it needs to stop.
You can see there how this clearly has upended their lives. While the allegations about the Benassis may be wildly untrue, the threats they face and the fear they feel are very real. The couple say they've tried to keep track of these false videos on YouTube, but it has been overwhelming. Alison, clearly YouTube, which is owned by Google, needs to be doing more to stop the likes of this.
Tony, I think you just exposed in a very effective fashion what conspiracy theorists do. They've heard something. They draw some lines on a whiteboard because they see connections in places. They have one source who may have heard something somewhere. I mean, it's just all nonsense. And yet people fall for it.
Yeah, and you can see there are real life victims here. And of course, this is all in the sort of a stew of a geopolitical tensions right now between China and the US. China, of course, trying to blame in some way the US government for the start of the coronavirus outbreak, something which, of course, we should mention the US government says is ridiculous.
Thank you for exposing it. We certainly hope that her family gets the protection and relief from this that they need. Thank you, Donnie.